Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Spark of Genius Flesh and Blood production, coming back with some CC gameplay. So this will be the first video in our ProQuest prep. It's not even the inaugural video because we had the ProQuest prep series last ProQuest where we were going through different kind of decks. My phone was still having seizures every 5 seconds.
I remember
trying to record our
good
face
times.
properly. Oh, it hasn't changed. Same phone.
Mm.
And so this is going to be the same kind of series leading up to ProQuest season in January, in which we'll do more CC games with like decks that topped. We'll do interviews, all the deck. So this will be like the prep series will be more with decks that we're considering like bringing to ProQuest, ones that we think have interesting matchups and that we want to showcase. And so I am joined by my co-creator, co-commentator, co-caster, co-compatriot Rob, as always, in the top there, and he'll be on Boltyn. So there's a reason we're gonna bring Boltyn for at least one game here because Rob built the deck, and we are curious if Spirit of Eirina is worth any amount of damn here, because Boltyn had a lot of issues. His main issue is disruption. Disruption just crippled the deck, right? Because if you were able to take out their Lumina combos, the deck didn't really do a whole lot because you just get out aggroed, out controlled, you get out everything, right? Because your cards are so expensive, and the reason for that is the charge ability, right? So when you want to do your extra, it's like boost for dash. It costs 2 cards to give your card go again, right? So to get the charge ability, you need to play 2 cards, one to charge, and then one, which you don't get that resource back unless you use it with Boltyn, right? And that mechanic has always felt a little bit underpowered in my view, compared with the other heroes in the set, 2 of which are Living Legend, by the way.
Yeah.
And then Levia, right? So he kind of felt like a bit of an ugly duckling here. He just still has some strong cards. Soul Shield, very good defensive card. A lot of other cards that are very efficient. He does block for 3 for most of his cards, if not all of them. But Saber's Boltyn is kind of the combo one that people are going to be a lot more interested in. So we're going to see if Spirit of Eirina, which is the legendary coming out of Dynasty, is actually bringing this deck up a notch enough to compete with like the big boys. And if you should if non-Boltyn fanatics should consider like putting reps into this deck. We're bringing in Defy, who doesn't have disruption per se, but has a whole lot of burst. So we're going to figure out whether Boltyn could get his combo out fast enough to actually threaten my life. Yeah. And that's the main thing, because you can get it out turn whatever. If you get it out and I take 25 damage, and you gain 10 life, and I just hit you with Art of War Mask and take it all back.
Yep.
You only have one shot with your combo, with your courage combo, right? Yep. So you really do have to
Gallantry Gold, courage, pop it all.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna see again Defy what it can do, and with that, as far as the sideboard, we're really just siding out the cards that are meant for, so like the 2 energy potions, Yellow Belittles, This Round's on Me, Sinks, like the cards that are more directed, right? So the Sinks for Guardian, Disrupts and stuff like that. This Round's on Me for like the preimier and such, Belittles, and the extra E-Pots for Icelander, Ice decks, decks that you're going to need the more blues in. Very, very targeted for like the Worlds meta. This is Dan Rutkowski? This is Dan's list. Top 4 at Worlds with 5. Very, 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 very good 5 player, of course. But there were multiple 5 lists there. This is still running his because
that's
what I have built.
Prolific one, yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, he plays 5 differently, I would say. Like he plays it in a very unique way, and his deck kind of reflects that. So it's not as typical as you would see, but it has enough of the core 5 components that like I agree with. Like a lot more 3 blocks in the blue department. So if you do have to block, you can. And with that, we're just going to be running that and seeing how that goes. And yeah,
fantastic.
60 cards, running links, and over the Boltyn.
Cool. So for Boltyn, game plan very, I guess, simple. We're going to be blocking out until we can get the combo. We do want to be charging as much as we can. So, likely blocking with 2 cards or 3 cards, or playing from Arsenal, I guess. But you want to charge as much as you can for that really good Lumina turn. But also blocking as much as you can to not leak damage, because if you get the combo late, you want to make sure you have enough health to just take a full turn off, take damage, and go back, right? Being low is not terrible when you play the Lumina combo, because you do get health back, which is nice. But you just got to get there. You got to survive until you see it. So cards I took out some E-Pots because they don't block. And I took out Bolting Blade. Because it blocks 3, but I'm not going to be playing it ever. I'm not doing like a big charge turn, so into this matchup it's not going to matter. I did side in all of the D-reacts, like 3 Sinks, 3 Fates. I do have 2 That All You Got. That's all the deck ran, so I have 2 of those, and and CNC. because playing a single CNC turn is actually quite good. So yeah, that's it for Boltyn. All the main equipments we have for the combo and all the armor we could find. The only boots we are running is Snapdragon Scalers, so no armor there, but it might come in handy for a big pop-off turn. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, no, it's fair. Yeah, I'm curious to see how the Vanguard lines up as far as like increasing the damage output of the Lumina turns, because that is the big thing with Spirit Arena, right? That
it allows you to Vanguard and then into.
You don't have to break the chain.
Yeah,
you just don't have to break the chain, which is beautiful.
It's a good point. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's a bit too much of a pipe dream in the sense that, like, against Fi, how much can you hope for before you die, right? So I don't know. We'll see how it works. I'm hopeful, but fingers crossed anyway. So for 6, roll 6.
I rolled a double. I rolled Snake Eyes, so it's up to you.
Oh, okay. You didn't even tell me. You're just like, he's starting.
I can roll again, but I rolled Snake Eyes to begin with.
It's fine. No.
I'll roll again next time.
I will take your Snake Eyes. I will go first for an easy charge, I guess.
Yep.
I'm not a tempo deck, so I don't mind just getting a charge out. All right. Good luck. All right.
Yeah, good luck.
Okay.
As Rob is thinking, you will notice that Eric got a new light source, or he's trying one out. He's going to get a second one. You can see the glare. It's not there anymore. Sleeves are the same. I have a nice lighter kind of light tones, just more yellowy, so like that white kind of like crazy ass glare from the other light source here. So mine's now indirect. So appreciate everyone bearing with us. Figure out how that works. Yeah. So now I just need to get a new phone that doesn't record and stutter my face every 5 seconds. Maybe that's just Discord. I don't actually know.
That might have been a Discord problem. Okay,
yeah, maybe.
Let's start with a red engulfing light. I will charge a yellow engulfing light.
Yep. That's 3 or 4?
That is for 4. 3, I'm sorry. It is 3.
Right. What happens on hit?
If it hits, I can charge it, yeah. Well, I can... Sorry, not charge. It goes to soul. You are right.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll block, and you charge, so it's +1 on attack actions, right?
Correct, yeah. Well, I think it's whenever... No, sorry, you're right. It's whenever I charged, I get +1 when you play attack actions, yes.
Yep. I'll block for 5 here.
That sounds good. I'll move to Arsenal.
Yeah, you're good.
I think I'll move my soul a little out of the way here. I don't want to get it in... Oh, I'll put it up, maybe. How about up? There we go.
It's reasonable.
All right.
I'll tunic to 1.
Drop back up.
So every turn that I don't have Art of War is good that I don't have Blossom of Spring. So I'm happy I don't have Art of War at the moment.
That's true, yeah, because you could pop off like immediately.
Yeah, pretty much. So I am going to pitch a blue snatch to Mounting Anger for 4.
Okay. This is the one the on hit you banish, right?
Yeah, so I banish if the cost is essentially 0 because we're on chain like 0. I get to make it +1.
Sounds good.
I'm going for 4. 2 mana and 2 floating.
Yep, I will be blocking. Let's see what I want to do actually. Yep, I'll block 3. Take flight. Take 1.
Yep, take 1. I will banish. Huh, I didn't think you'd actually take it, but I guess that's fine. I'll banish E-Strike.
I'm just expecting more stuff.
Yeah, I'll banish E-Strike. Okay. So E-Strike will gain +1. Kind of nice.
Yeah, that's true.
I will Ember Blade for 3 go again.
Yeah, I'll block with CNC.
Yep. In this matchup, I want to be Ember Blading as much as I can because it's just a free card out of hand, or he's getting leaking damage, which is like it's a win-win, right? So if I can Ember Blade, I will Ember Blade. Yeah. Okay, because E-Strike isn't Draconic, I have to kind of think about whether I want to draw a card or plus damage. It's going to come in for 6 regardless. Coming in for 8 is pretty good because he only has 2 cards in hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a good point you mentioned Draconic. I didn't side in the Erase Faces. Not sure like how important that was. Not as good as CNC.
It's fine, but you need to keep 2 cards to play them, and they only block 2 if you need to block.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, so CNC is kind of just the right choice. I don't want to have too many of those cards. Yeah.
I will E-Strike. It's pretty good value, so I'm gonna choose.
Mm-hmm.
So really, it's draw a card or it's +2.
Mm-hmm.
So if he just blocks with 2 cards, it's probably fine because I'm gonna get a 3. I'm gonna choose draw a card.
Okay.
The reason I chose draw a card is because if he blocks with 2 cards, then I get his hand, and I still get a 5-card hand. So I'm just gonna do that.
Yep. I'll block 3. Take 3.
Take 3.
It's a blue Bolt of Courage.
Yep. I'll Arsenal pass.
Sounds good. On my turn, I will just play out the Spirit of Eirina. Eirina. Sorry.
That's very very early spirit. I like it.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking of keeping both to charge it, but like one damage for three, taking three. It's like, yeah, no. I'd rather just play this out. Okay,
That
your
is
turn.
fair. I forgot this was in the deck. That's kind of interesting.
Okay.
We are going to brand with Cindercloth with Rico again. Yeah, so the big burst turns we're looking for are like the mask Art of War turns. Those are really be the ones where you can push through damage. We're not going to be getting like crazy damage on the average turn.
Yeah, I think I have to. Okay, I'll take three.
Pitch 2 for CNC.
Gross.
It was an all red hand, and I didn't have Tunic up. Otherwise, I probably would have started with Spreading Flames and went from there. But yeah, as it says, CNC is one of the only disruptors I have in the deck and into Boltyn. So you want to try to the minute you see that Spirit out, and they're taking damage, you CNC. You have to because you got to force blocks at this point, or armor blocks. That's also fine, but at least blocks because you can't block 6 with armor here, which is the pivotal point. You can only block 5.
Yep, that's a good point. Just double checking here, so probably this into that. Yeah.
But now you can't this into that.
Yep, that's true. You cut my pitch. So I'll block with Take Flight. I'll add in the Courage as well as the Gallantry Gold for 6.
Sounds good.
Yep, these are all down. But kind of where I want to be because these, I should definitely use their block before I pop them.
Yeah, you're blocking disruption, which is fine, right?
Yeah, that's what they're meant to be used for. Okay. So let's do a Bolt of Courage, charging Take Flight.
Sure. So that's draw card on hit?
3, draw card on hit, yep.
I will not block. Do you have any reaction?
Yeah, I will add the Beacon of Victory to that. I will use 1 of my soul.
Sure. Up to 4?
Oh, sorry? Up to 4,
Up
yeah,
to
exactly.
4?
And I will go search for a Lumina.
Yep.
Here we go. That's a lot of glare. Holy cow. There you go. So it is
your light source is still pretty white. I have no reaction to that unless you want to do anything else.
I might as well snap this here. So I'll snap it. So I'll deal 4 and I'll draw a card pretty much.
Sounds good.
Okay. Oh. Not what I wanted to see.
Probably wanted more pitch.
True. Well,
yeah.
I'll just pitch a Sink Blow, which I drew for a Centauri Saber. Coming in for, I believe it is for 2. If you block with an attack action, it'll be 3.
A block.
Okay, take 2.
Yeah. There's no point blocking because, like, you can't buff it easily, so unless you Gallantry.
Yeah.
So you can't Boltyn for Goga. And you also used snaps for the Courage and not Boltyn, but which makes sense because you wanted to get extra damage in.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I'm going to draw back up. Pass to you.
Yep. Okay, so that's Lumina in the arsenal. Good to know. Over to 3. That's kind of the one thing with Beacon of Courage. You grab Lumina, you arsenal a card. It's Lumina. There's no hiding it anymore. So we'll see if Teehee is correct. So we're gonna pitch a blue Soul Beach Strike to do nothing because Brand of Cinderclaw doesn't cost anything. That's a 0 for 2 you. It is yellow.
Ow.
Yeah, it is a yellow. I have 3 cards in hand and Tunic is up, and I have 1 card in arsenal. So if I had Art of War, this would be a fantastic card. This would be a fantastic card to have.
I'll take 2.
Yeah. My bait was not good enough. It seems.
We've played enough for me to know what your baits
are. Soul Bead to.
You said Soul Bead. Oh, pitch Soul Bead. Sorry. Yeah.
Pitch Soul Bead to Emberblade. I have 1 floating. I don't know why I'm using the dice when I have these beautiful fat metal tokens out here.
Ooh. You're right. Where's mine?
I don't know. You tell me.
Here it is. You said for 3?
For 3.
I
have 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
Sure. I will Phoenix Flame from hand for 1. Sorry, it's for 2 because Shuko is on.
I'll take 2.
Taking 2. That is my 3rd Draconic, so I will Fi to grab this Phoenix Flame. This is engraved. I'm just putting it as this is my starting flame.
Right.
Phoenix Flame for 1.
I'll take 1.
Yeah, I am going to Salt the Wound from Arsenal.
Nice. So you had it. Didn't need to lynx it out.
Coming in for. I didn't need to lynx it out. No.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Coming in for 6. Shuko has already been used, so it's not 7.
Sounds
just
good.
6.
I'll Fate for C here. Opting 1. I'll bottom that. I'll take 2.
I'm just thinking of reactions here.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, because I can snaps links to get the second one, and that comes in for 7, which is pretty nice.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
You might force me to Lumina early. But yeah.
I think I will use the snaps. So you will take 2 here.
Mm-hmm.
I will snaps, but I'm actually going to use Tunic and a floating resource to CNC you.
Oh, that's so annoying.
Yeah. So my choices in that, in case people are wondering, where I can keep the Salt and just Phoenix CNC and keep the Salt the Wound.
Yeah.
However, he wasn't blocking, and that had me a little bit worried that CNC would not be enough, and I want to push a little bit more damage. So at this point, seeing him do the Fate for Seed, it does mean that having 3 cards is less likely because he'll need to probably, like, it depends on Via the Vanguard, because he's going to need to charge for Via the Vanguard to actually gain the plus bonus.
Yeah.
So I'm taking technically another card here, and I know for a fact Lumina's in the arsenal, so he has to block this.
Here's 6.
Yep.
Yep.
And so I think that's a pretty reasonable Snapdragon, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was fair. Well, actually, while we're talking about that, I'll put mine back here face down. Okay. I'll pass it back to you. Nothing to do on my turn.
Yep. I don't know where I just put my Snapdragon. Oh, I just flipped it over. Just dumb.
Yeah, that was a good turn to CNC for sure. That was your second one, back to back, right?
Yes. It was
Gross.
It's
It's
funny.
funny.
Of war yet, but...
When I looked at the top card, I saw CNC and I bottomed it. So I was like, you know what? It's not conducive to my combo right now. I want the pieces. Goodbye.
That's fair. I'm gonna start with the Roman Renegade for 3 go again.
I'll pass on that. I'll take 3.
Take 3. I think this is the maximum damage I can do, so I'm gonna do it this way.
Okay.
I'm gonna play Mounting Anger.
Okay, so I will take the 4 on the Mounting Anger.
Yep. 2, 3, 4. So you're at 16. I will banish Blaze Headlong, so it will gain +1.
Yes.
I will then come in with Blaze Headlong, so it's coming in for 5 instead of 4.
Yeah, so I'll take 5 on that.
5 here.
Okay.
So on this, I will mask.
Okay.
So I'm gonna look for a salt. Salty, salty, salt. Here, salty, 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 salty. Uh-oh.
Was there only 2?
Oh, only 2 salts.
Oh,
so I'm
okay.
gonna grab Lava Burst, which is fine. This just means that if you don't block Phoenix Flame, then it's not gonna buff the next card. But it's only 1 damage, so I'm not really super concerned here. It's minimum 6, which is what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna, the Phoenix Flame is gonna come in regardless, so Shuka will buff the Lava Burst.
Still quite good. Yeah, you're right.
So you took 5, I masked, and then I will Fi for a Phoenix Flame for 1.
Okay, so that one, I'll use the Crown here just to mitigate some damage, and I do want to fish for a V of the Vanguard. So I'll bottom this.
I too, yeah. Yeah, V is very good.
V is the dream.
What would you... Yeah, V is what like pushes you over the game. Like that could do lethal.
Yeah. It's too bad that Fi doesn't give me much breathing room. Okay, I drew up. Block 2.
Yep.
Waiting for a Lava
and
Burst
then I'm gonna, it's coming in here. It's coming in for 6 for the Shuko.
The 6, I'll take it. Give me 6.
Yep. Down to 5.
Yeah, well, it's showtime, baby.
This is what dreams are made of. Sweet dreams are made of this.
Oh, man. Okay, so it's time for the combo. So what I'll do, when I start my turn, I will crack the Courage. Boom.
Yep.
I will be paying for Gallantry Gold. So I'll pitch 3 to play Gallantry Gold. So now all my sabers are free. I will
Free is good.
attack you with an Engulfing Light for 3, and I will charge
That costs 1, right?
That
Or
was
no?
a free card. So
You're
cost
charging a
0.
fate? Okay.
Charging the fate that I drew, yeah.
Yeah.
Coming in for 3. No go again, but I do
Yeah.
have Spirit of Eirina.
I'm not blocking. Yeah, I'm not gonna block.
It does go to Soul if it hits, though, just so you know.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, that's fine. So I'll take 3. I will.
The problem is if I block it,
Yeah.
like there's literally no reason to.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, let's crack a few Luminas. So now that I've charged, Lumina gives me the extra swing on each saber. So I'll just double Lumina, one from Arsenal, one from hand. That will give
So you're getting
action points back. So I had none, but each of them should give me 1. So I'll be at 2 now.
Yeah, you're at a total of 2. So
Total
essentially, you
of 2.
had no action points. Yeah, you had no action points. Lumina just essentially creepered its way in there to refresh your 1 action point, and then the second Lumina gave you net 1. So
Yeah,
like a high octane.
what is cool is that this does not. I have to pop it to use Lumina. This
Yeah,
does
it's
just
just
say
forever.
you may play Lumina as the winner instant. So that's nice.
Yep,
It
that's
just
fair.
stays there as my guardian angel.
You have 2 action points right now.
2 action points. All right. So now each saber comes in for 5. 2 plus the 2 from Lumina, then plus the 1 from Gallantry Gold. So I will swing for 5 on hit. This does let me top 2 cards. Any light card will go into this to my soul, and I'll heal for 1.
Yep. So you're going to be able to swing for full because you have at least 3 anyways. I imagine you're not going to miss that hard. That would be hilarious.
Shouldn't, and I have the 2 action. Well, 1 action point left now, but I shouldn't whip that hard. Yeah. Yeah. So potential total damage is 30 right now if you just let it all through. Blocking with attack actions won't really do you much because they get buffed by 2. The sabers, I mean. So if you have a 2 block attack action, it's not going to do anything.
Get a block with Shuko for sure, just to mitigate some damage.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I can do that. I guess that's fine. Okay, I'll block for 2.
Block 2, so you're
I'll
taking
take
3.
5. Oh, sorry, it comes in for yeah.
It's only for 5.
Yeah.
So
I'll take 3.
I'll top 2 cards. They are both light cards, Take Flight and Bolt, so I will heal for 2.
Up to 7.
Up to 7. Down to 1 action point.
So, you don't have to Boltyn yet.
I don't have to Boltyn yet, so I'll wait 1 more turn. So I'll saber with the next one. Actually, let me just do all 3 of 1 just to make sure Here's the second swing of the first sword. Coming in for 5.
For 5, yeah. No block. No block.
Okay, I will use Boltyn here to give it the go again as a reaction, and I will deal 5 in this case.
Yep. What do you hit?
Top 2. We got 2 more light cards. Wow.
Yep.
All right. Very nice. So I will heal for 2 more. You got that on me already? Yep. I went from 7 to 9. Okay. Now here's the third swing of the first sword.
Yep.
I'm just going to put them all here. There's too many cards to soul. Make a pile.
Sure.
OV of the Vanguard and Take Flight. That's 2 more healing. Very nice. And I would have... I did not use a soul. Sorry,
yeah, you need to banish
I didn't.
1.
I just missed that. Yeah. Banish 1. Yeah. There we go. I kept the 2 cards I banished or just now.
Yeah, they're technically in your grave, but I don't really care that they're in your grave right
Oh,
now.
jeez. Okay, it's fine. Whatever.
So you're on the 4th saber.
This is the 4th swing for 5.
Yep.
I'll give it a go again. Top 2 cards.
5. Yep.
There's a 1 E-strike. So it doesn't
1.
go to soul, it goes to the bottom. So I heal for 1.
Yep.
And
your next swing
now this is the 5th swing, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Banish Express Lightning. Top 2 cards. It is 2 light cards. Soul Shield and Take Flight. Heal 2.
Yep.
And last swing. 5 more. Top 2.
I'm thinking about Tunic, actually.
Sure, let me keep those there.
No, that's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
It's not going to make a difference.
That all you got in view of the Vanguard, so I heal 1.
+1. Yep.
That's it. That's the combo.
That's the combo. I mean, I'm at 3. It's pretty good.
That's the combo. Yeah, quite good. And my soul's looking pretty beefy, so that's nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the key here is that
Pass to you.
getting Spirit out turn 2 is pretty good.
I
you went first,
I
didn't you?
turned 1 Arsenal Lumina, by the way.
What, your turn 1 was literally Arsenal Lumina drawn to Spirit?
It literally was.
This is the highest of the rolls, if anybody is curious. So don't expect
nice to
this
see
every
that.
game.
It did come back from 3. What was I at? Like 5 health, I think.
5 health. Yeah.
5 to 15, 10 health. That's really good. I only whiffed 2
I didn't
cards.
I didn't have any Art of Wars, so I couldn't really push crazy amounts of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't have a choice here. I need to go for it. Brand of Cinderclaw for 3.
Yep, I'll block you for 3. Engulfing Light.
Sure. Sounds good. I will do 5.
Hmm?
I have 1 floating because that was just 1 draconic. I will use
Ooh.
Art of War.
Yeah, having that on your hand during a Lumina turn.
Yeah, I
Doesn't
can't
block.
really
Yeah.
here. Yeah, so so I control 1 chain, so it's gonna bring it up to +1 here.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm gonna hit for 4, so it's gonna be 1. Unless you have a reaction to that.
Yeah, no reactions. It's fine. Yeah.
And then sorry, it's gonna +1/+1 banish to draw 2.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah, and +1, I guess.
yeah, because it's gonna be 5 first. They're both instants, right? So
So
this
you
is
can
5's gonna
decide.
go first.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get the Phoenix Flame to hand, then I'm gonna Art of War to +1/+1 banish. I'm gonna banish the Phoenix Flame. Draw 2 cards.
Just drop my hand on my lap. Okay. I swear I'm not cheating. Pulling out the other Lumina.
If you say so, sir. I'm going to Spreading Flames with the. This pitch is gone. I have to pitch a new card because that pitch was from Art of War, I believe.
Right.
So I have 2 floating. Spreading Flames is going to come in for 4 here.
For 4 more. This is the on hit where you. Oh, there's no on hit.
No
right?
on
This
hit.
is just that for every chain after it, like draconic. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. I'll block 3 more with Engulfing Light.
Take 1.
Take 1. Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to Searing Ember Blade coming in for 3. Go
3.
again.
Yeah, I'll take the 3 here.
And then I'm going to Lava Burst coming in for the Spreading Flames buffs it. So this is my 4th chain here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Spreading Flames is going to buff it, and Art of War is going to buff it.
8.
2 + 3 is 5, 6, 7.
Oh, 7.
Shugo's off. Shugo,
Right.
I don't have Shugo anymore.
Sorry, yeah.
It's just 7. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll take 7 here. Yeah, so it's hard to close out a game, I guess, as Boltyn, because I don't have go again very easily if you don't block. But at this point, you will be blocking, so it's like I will be able to get go agains off of my soul, which is not terrible.
It's reasonable.
And my attacks do get buffed if you block with attack actions. So, lucky card to draw here, Celestial Cataclysm. I do have the stuff to pay for it, so I'll banish 3. I'm gonna start banishing and not putting in grave. So, it is for 7.
I'm going to pitch Belittle to play Art of War.
Ooh, defensive Art of War.
I'll die if I don't.
Okay.
Will I? I think I will, because you have 1 card in hand.
I do have a card left. Yeah. I can't charge, unfortunately, but charge is often an optional cost.
The Celestial has go again.
It does. Yeah. But I mean,
so it's not.
Yeah. I'm just saying that I can't play something that requires me to charge, but most of them are optional anyway.
No, Celestial, real good card.
This
to
is
just
a
happen
good
to
card
have
to
at the
draw.
moment.
Yeah, that was a really good follow.
Rob showing everyone the top end of this deck, which is really good here.
Yeah, Boltyn can do some nasty stuff.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So you banish Snatch, draw 2. Okay. Any floating? No.
No.
Okay, you pitched a red. Yeah. All right.
I guess I will block for 7. Winds of Eternity, blue, and Snatch. So
nice.
It's a 4 block and a 3 block after Art of War.
Very nice. I'll just come in with Express Lightning for 4. No charge, of course.
Yeah, I have to block with Razor, which is unfortunate for.
Ooh, for 2 only.
Oh, going to 1 seems a little bit suspect here.
My Sabers will be coming in for 4 if I've charged, right? Because you block with a single card, it'll go to 4. So 4 is pretty annoying. Going to 1, I think, is probably not the right play.
Yeah, probably not. I think it'd be Tunic too. It's annoying because the Art of War is I couldn't get it off Tunic.
That's true. Yeah.
So I'll block and go to 2.
Okay. Sounds good. Yep. I'll pass it back to you.
I'm just gonna draw.
I'm guessing you're drawing up. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what I've got. Ooh. I drew a very defensive hand.
Mm. I mean, they had to come up eventually.
They did, yeah. Aw, this is really sad on my part. Okay. So you can just like completely ruin my turn if you block this out. I'll attack with Bolt of Courage.
I'm at 2. I probably have to block it out. Yeah,
Um,
sure.
I will charge that all you got.
Oh.
Don't think I'm gonna be needing that right now. I'll just put this up here so people can see without glare. Okay. Yeah, so it's gonna be 2. If I hit with it, I draw a card. And Boltyn can always give it go again if you block with an attack action card. It'll be buffed by Boltyn, and then I can use one of my soul for a go again.
Mm-hmm.
So a single non-attack action will just ruin my turn, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have any non-attack actions.
Oh, you beautiful.
That's a lie. I
Beautiful.
do. I have not seen any of them. So
Yeah, that's
I have Rise from the Ashes in this deck.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I'll block with Command and Conquer. So
So it is
you're not
3.
gonna hit.
It's 3
You're
though.
not gonna hit.
No.
But you will. Yeah, it
But
is a 3
I
block.
will take the go again. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I have some good options here. I think what I'll do is utilize my sabers right now because they go to 4 if he blocks with an attack action card. So I'll pitch yellow for Centauri Saber number 1 for 2, but could be 4.
Yeah, I'll block with 4.
Yeah. Give it go again, and I'll just pay for the last one for 2 or 4.
Yeah, I only have a 2 block.
All right, good game. I this turn I drew where was it? It was that all you got and sink below. So I was like, don't want this right now.
Yeah, I also have Minnow. It was in the next hand, but I have Minnowism.
Okay, so yeah, so
that
if you
would've
had
stopped it.
blocked the Bolt of Courage with a Minnowism, I would have just ended my turn there. Yeah, a bit unlucky.
Yeah, that would have been real good because I block this. This hand is literally pitch, belittle, reveal Flame Call, play the Flame Call, get a Phoenix Flame, and just hit you for like 4 times. So that would probably seal the game. Again, variance is a thing. Drawing Art of War without tunic counters twice in a row, and then
There is something to be said though that even though I high rolled like the bejesus out of this deck and you like low rolled, it was still a close game.
I didn't. Oh, there's the Rise from the Ashes next card. I don't think I low rolled. I just didn't high roll. High roll would be the Art of War like early, like on my first tunic if I was sitting on Art of War or something like that. Because I was sitting on Salt, which was good.
Yeah.
I rolled like pretty average.
That's
like,
true.
Pretty well.
You did roll. Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
I just didn't like high. I think the high roll in this deck would have been like an Art of War Salt turn kind of thing, and then Mask snaps Salt again. Right.
You got me to 5. You got me to 5 before I could use my combo. So that was kind of dangerous. I think if you had a bit more damage, you would have just stopped my turn. Like I wouldn't have been able to combo off.
Yeah, it's mainly the Art of War, right? But I think the key here is that I think it still takes a lot for Boltyn to be able to get over an aggro deck like Fi at the moment because you had what double loop. You opened with Illumina and then you Spirit
opened, turn 2. Arsenal Lumina, Spirit. I blocked fully, just played out Spirit.
And then you got the Beacon turn 3.
And I Beacon turn 3 for Lumina number 2. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, to be fair, Beacon does allow you to search for there are search tools. It's kind of like Dash finding items 5 turns in a row. It's just Dash can't do that with items, kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah. I think that legendary allows you to win this matchup, and without it, it wouldn't have changed anything because you didn't V of the Vanguard and you had enough action points to swing anyways.
Right.
So I'm not convinced on how useful it is in those scenarios. Like if you just high roll a bunch of if you just get your Lumina super early, you just get your Lumina super early.
Yeah, you might want to play them anyway. Like you don't require it to win the matchup. V of the Vanguard does add an additional 1 attack to each of your sabers if you can play this. So I think I played like a Bolt of Courage, I think, for my pop-off turn. If you played V of the Vanguard instead, you would have had 6 attack per Centauri Sabers for 36 minimum, and plus 2 each if you block with an attack action. So it does increase the damage total by 6, which is actually really good. Plus you attack with it for 3. So it's like a 9 damage swing with the Spirit of Eirina. So it's quite good. And you can afford to play on a 4-card hand. You can still pitch for it and then also use the same card to pitch for Gallantry Goal.
Yeah, no, I do think that Boltyn can race to an extent to decks that don't want to block. Something like 5, possibly Briar if they don't have an embodiment, but if they do, they're just blocking for like 3 and 4 with a lot of their cards.
Yeah.
And for a deck that doesn't have a ton of on hits like 5, same kind of idea.
Yeah. It's true.
That being said, I think Bolden's main issue is still going to be disruption, which I only have CNC. But if you're running into Oldham, Icelander, I
Any
feel
ice.
like you throw down the channel and you're screwed, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, right.
not...
And it's crazy how sensitive your turns are when you're leaking damage every turn just to set up for the combo. Where one extra turn where you have to like keep your cards and not go off could mean that you just can never get the combo off ever, right? If I'd waited one more turn against Fi, I couldn't get it off. Similar to against the Briar or similar to Oldham or Icelander, if you wait one extra turn with disruption that just keeps pushing you back, you'll never get it off.
Yep. No, that makes sense. With that, hopefully everybody appreciated the content if they enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe if you like hard enough, then maybe Discord will allow me to render my face at the current frame rate.
I think right now it's your math that's a little blurry. But yeah.
Yeah, the mat was fine during the. Actually, it doesn't. Maybe it just looks blurry randomly. But anyways, from wherever you're watching the world, have a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Bye for now.